Cooking with Courtney.
Hey guys, welcome back to Vegan Cooking with Courtney, and today we are going to make stuffed potatoes with a side of ranch. We are going to do 280 just so we can start warming up this water so we can get our potatoes in here, and we are going to cook our ingredients that are going to get stuffed into the potatoes. So while we do this, I'm gonna grab this olive oil because I forgot it. Olive oil. So we're gonna do like 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil. You don't need too much. 280. So both things are set on 280. I'm gonna let this warm up, and we are going to cut up our potatoes just a little bit. So I already chopped up the majority of everything, so our potatoes are gonna get peeled. Saw me like over on this side peeling these potatoes, and you want to chop them in half and then cut them in slices, so then they look like little potato wedges. See? And so you can do that with all of them. This just helps them cook a little faster, and then you can get them in and you don't have to like wait a ton of times. It doesn't take that long anyway. It's just about, what, 15, 20 minutes to cook a potato. We're also going to chop up some bell peppers. We're going to use bell peppers. We're going to use spinach. Our bell peppers, you're just going to chop in half. You're going to dice them up really nicely. You're going to use a whole red onion. You're going to slice it in half. Leave the bottom part of it on, so then that way you don't cry, because I just found that out. It's like my new favorite thing that I've learned. And you're just going to slice it up, chop it up into fine little slices, and you're gonna do the same thing to your mushrooms and your zucchinis. Our mushrooms, you're just gonna dice up really nicely. You can slice them any which way as long as you get them really nice and fine. You can leave them chunky if you want to. And you're going to do the same thing with your zucchinis. And the zucchinis, super easy, slice in half after you cut off the top of it, and then just start dicing that bad boy up. We are going to, this is already heated up, so you want to add your bell peppers. You're gonna add your whole onion, the mushrooms, and you're gonna add zucchini. We are going to add a little bit of salt to this. You can use a tablespoon, a teaspoon of salt. We're going to do garlic powder. And I have a new thing of cumin. We're gonna do a little bit of black pepper, 21 seasoning, and then you're gonna do your red pepper. It's like cayenne, so we're gonna do a little bit of that. And you want this to really cook through, guys. You want them to get very brown. You want them to have a good coloring to them, even though it already looks beautiful. I'm gonna cover. And we can set this for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then just kind of let this cook up. You want to check it every now and then. You know, you don't want it to burn. You don't want it to get messed up. So you want to have a nice, good taste. Did you see how good that looked? Oh, guys, it looked incredible. Now, I'm taking the cover off because I don't want this to get a lot of water in it. I really do want it to crisp up. So I just wanted to cover it so then that way they can kind of steam up a little bit, and now they can really just start cooking. So I'm gonna leave these here. And our water is already boiling up. We are going to add a little bit of salt to our pot. And then we're gonna add our potatoes. I'm telling you guys, easy recipe. So this is gonna mix up. This is still on 280. So this is finished. We are going to drain our potatoes. They're all done. They're all done. Remember, 15, 20, maybe 10, 15 minutes. It's really good. But I'm gonna set this to the side because now we have to work on our potatoes. But we're gonna drop these guys in here. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. Let's do this. Pepper, black pepper. So we're gonna dump this in there a little bit. Cumin. Just a little bit, baby bit. A bunch of other like ones. We are gonna add smoked paprika. Oh, that smells so nice. We're gonna add a little bit of dill. And we're gonna add nutmeg. So you're gonna mash these up. Add white rice flour. That's probably the only thing I haven't used. We're gonna add white rice flour, and then we're gonna also add a little bit of cornstarch in it. I'm gonna probably add a tablespoon of each one just to see the consistency. Just make sure that you let this cool before you like try to like handle it. You don't want to burn yourself. It almost feels like, because you can kind of like feel it through the masher, if that makes sense. But it kind of feels very fluffy and airy, so I think that this is gonna be delicious. I'm so stoked. A little bit of cornstarch. I'm just going to do probably half. Let me look. Let me see this. A tablespoon. A tablespoon. And I can't open this. A tablespoon of your white rice flour. I might add a little more just to see how the consistency is, because you do want it to have like this, you know, moldable dough kind of consistency. One more. Yeah, this is perfect. So we are going to use 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and then you're going to use 2 tablespoons of your white rice flour. And now what you want to do is you want to put it into a little ball, and then you want to flatten it out a little bit, and then you want to put your ingredients inside of it, and then put another little, you know, I'm gonna show you. We did it! Look at them. Oh my gosh. So now we are going to use our skillet, and we are going to put a little bit of oil in it, probably like 2 teaspoons of oil. And then we are going to cook them for about 5 minutes. We're just gonna like saute them, get them a little brown on one side, flip them, get them a little brown on the other side, and then you're done. And while they're cooking, we're going to make our ranch. So be ready. All right, guys, so we are going to turn our pot to 280 Fahrenheit. So we're gonna set this, and instead of oil, I'm actually gonna add vegan butter, because we're just gonna add just like a little bit. See this? It's like a little slice, not even that much. So we are going to do 3 nicely sized scoops of veganese. Some garlic powder, red pepper, and we are going to add our dill. Dill smells amazing. Salt, and then garlic, salt. We're gonna add some garlic. Now I'm only going to do like half a teaspoon. Maybe that was a teaspoon. Whatever. The color is really nice. It's so, like, you can see all the reds and the greens and like the seasoning. It's really good. And I'm only gonna do 2 at a time because I don't want them to touch. So now you're gonna add apple cider vinegar. I'm just gonna do like a tablespoon. Not too much. Yeah, that looks right. of almond milk, plant-based milk. We're gonna add a little bit of this. This is just a tablespoon. Put this in the fridge, guys, as soon as I'm finished with it, because I want it to get a little thicker, because you know. Oh my gosh, guys, these are so brown and they look so good. I am going to put them back into this plate. And guys, we're done. We're gonna cook these, we're gonna flip them 5 minutes on each side, and we're going to set them beautifully like we do. This is gonna be delicious. So guys, come on, let's go do it. Guys, we are in it to win it. It looks so good. I actually added a little bit of avocado and tomatoes with salt and garlic salt just to kind of like give it this little zesty flavor. I really wanted to like just have that, and it made the dish look just so pretty and nice. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh my gosh. Guys, I haven't had ranch in such a long time. This was... I could cry. Oh my gosh. Make the ranch. Oh! Guys, this is incredible. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Hold on! Guys, you are going to love this dish. Everything inside complements so well with this ranch and the potatoes. The potatoes are so good. They're really soft. They're very light. It's not heavy at all. So this is a winner. Guys, subscribe, watch another video, hang out with me next time, and leave some comments. Like, let me know what you want me to make. I mean, this was boss. I cannot deal with this. I hope you enjoy, because I know I will. Ooh! I'm just gonna get one more bite.